Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your name here and let me tell you, I am pumped for today's video. We've got a lineup that's going to have you rolling on the floor with laughter. Whether you're a sports fanatic or just someone who loves a good laugh, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the world of sports fails, those moments that are so unexpected and hilarious you can't help but laugh. Get ready to laugh out loud as we dive into the funniest sports failures ever caught on camera. We've all seen those moments where athletes, despite their best efforts, end up in the most awkward and funny situations. From professional players to weekend warriors, no one is safe from the occasional blunder. And that's what makes it so entertaining. We're talking about those moments where everything goes hilariously wrong. The missed shots, the epic trips, the falls that make you wonder, how did that even happen? Imagine a basketball player going for a slam dunk, only to have the ball bounce off the rim and hit them in the face. Or a soccer player running towards the goal, only to trip over their own feet and tumble to the ground. These are the moments that remind us that even the best athletes are human, and sometimes, things just don't go as planned. From epic fails to hilarious mishaps, these moments are sure to brighten your day. We've got a collection of clips that showcase the funniest, most unexpected sports bloopers you've ever seen. Whether it's a gymnast slipping off the balance beam, a baseball player missing an easy catch, or a runner tripping over a hurdle, these moments are pure comedy gold. And the best part? They're all real, unscripted, and absolutely hilarious. So sit back, relax, and get ready to witness some of the most side-splitting sports bloopers of all time. Grab your popcorn, get comfortable, and prepare to laugh until your sides hurt. These clips are guaranteed to put a smile on your face and remind you that sometimes, it's the unexpected moments that bring the most joy. Let's get started and enjoy the ride through the world of sports fails. Alright, first up, we've got a soccer fail that's so bad it's almost impressive. You know those moments in sports where everything seems to slow down and you can almost hear the dramatic music playing in the background? This is one of those moments, but with a twist. Instead of a triumphant goal, we get a hilarious miss that will be remembered for ages. Picture this. The game is on the line, the crowd is going wild, and our player has a wide-open shot at the goal. The tension is palpable, and everyone is holding their breath. The player takes a deep breath, focuses on the goal, and starts his run. The crowd's anticipation is at its peak, and you can almost feel the collective heartbeat of the stadium. I mean, even my grandma, who thinks soccer is played with a loaf of bread, could have scored this one. It's the kind of opportunity that players dream about, the kind that you practice for hours on end. The goal is wide open, and all he has to do is tap it in. But sometimes the simplest tasks can become the most challenging under pressure. But what happens? Our guy manages to kick the ball completely over the net. It's as if the ball had a mind of its own and decided to take a detour. The crowd's cheers turn into gasps of disbelief, and you can see the shock on everyone's faces. It's a moment that will be replayed in blooper reels for years to come. I'm talking about a shot so off target it could have taken out a satellite in orbit. Seriously, if there was an award for the most off-target shot, this guy would win it hands down. The ball didn't just miss the goal, it went on a journey of its own, soaring high and wide, leaving everyone in the stadium in utter disbelief. It's the kind of miss that makes you want to check his cleats for magnets. Maybe there was some sort of magnetic interference, or perhaps the soccer gods were just having a laugh. The player looks down at his cleats, probably wondering if they were sabotaged. His expression is a mix of confusion and disbelief, and you can't help but feel a bit sorry for him. But hey, that's the beauty of sports. You never know what's going to happen next, and sometimes the most unexpected moments are the ones that make the game truly unforgettable. Next up, we're headed to the basketball court, where one player learned the hard way that gravity is undefeated. The court is a place where dreams are made, but also where they can come crashing down in an instant. This guy thought he had the highlight reel dunk of the century lined up. He takes a running start, leaps into the air with all the confidence in the world, and completely eats it on the rim. You could almost hear the collective gasp from the crowd as he soared through the air, only to be met with the harsh reality of the unyielding rim. I mean, he didn't just miss the dunk, he got personally rejected by the basket. It was as if the hoop had a mind of its own and decided, "Not today, buddy." The ball went flying one way, he went sprawling the other, limbs flailing in every direction. It was a moment that seemed to defy the laws of physics, and the only thing he managed to dunk was his pride. You could see the look of sheer embarrassment on his face as he picked himself up off the floor, trying to shake off the sting of failure. The crowd's reaction was a mix of laughter and sympathetic groans. Some people couldn't help but chuckle at the sheer absurdity of the situation, while others winced in secondhand embarrassment. As he walked away, head hanging low, you could almost hear the internal monologue. Why did I even try that? But hey, that's the beauty of sports. For every epic fail, there's a lesson learned and a story to tell. And who knows? Maybe next time, with a bit more practice and a lot more determination, he'll nail that dunk and turn his Hardwood nightmare into a slam dunk dream. Now, for those of you who think golf is a refined and elegant sport, well, prepare to have your illusions shattered. This next clip features a golfer who takes a swing so gloriously bad it's almost artistic. We're talking about a swing that looks like he's trying to swat a beehive with a wet noodle. The result? The ball dribbles pathetically a few feet in front of him while his club goes flying through the air like a rogue boomerang. Alright, baseball fans, this one's for you. We've got a player rounding third, heading for home, and looking like he's about to score the winning run. But wait, what's this? He trips over his own 2 feet and goes tumbling down like a sack of potatoes. It's like he suddenly forgot how to run. The best part? The catcher wasn't even anywhere near him. He basically tagged himself out. Next, we're stepping onto the tennis court, where one player's serve went so wrong it ended up in a different zip code. I'm not even exaggerating. This wasn't just a fault. This was a complete and utter surrender to the forces of chaos. The ball went flying over the fence, bounced off a car alarm, and probably ended up in someone's backyard barbecue. Alright, football fans, you know a good fumble when you see one, and this one is a classic. We've got a running back with the ball, he's got open field ahead of him, and then, oops, the ball pops loose like a bar of soap in a prison shower. What follows is a hilarious scramble for the ball, with players diving, tripping, and generally looking like they've never seen a football before in their lives. Now, ice skating is supposed to be all about elegance and precision, but this next clip is a hilarious reminder that even the pros take a tumble sometimes. We've got a skater gliding across the ice, looking all graceful and stuff, and then BAM! She hits a patch of black ice and goes down harder than my grades in high school. Rugby players are known for their toughness, but this next clip proves that even the toughest guys can have a case of the butterfingers. We've got a player with the ball, he's charging towards the try line, and then, oh no! He drops the ball like it's a hot potato. It's the kind of mistake that makes you want to yell, "Dude, it's rugby, not a tea party." Alright swimmers, you know the feeling, you're on the blocks, the tension is building, and then you jump the gun. That's exactly what happened to our next contestant, who got so eager to start the race, he basically disqualified himself before it even began. And finally, we've got a track and field fail that's so close, yet so far. We've got a runner in the lead, he's approaching the finish line, victory is within reach, and then he trips. He goes sprawling across the finish line, eating dirt instead of tasting glory. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these hilarious sports failures, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more funny videos. And hey, if you have any funny sports fails of your own, be sure to share them in the comments below. I'd love to see them. See you next time with more laughs and epic fails.